1977.
I was 11 years old.
1973.
Started skating when I was about 10 years old.
I started skating when I was about 5 years old.
Late 1984.
1975.
God, California freeformer, plastic.
It was a Nash locals only deck.
Handmade oaken plank cut out with a swallowtail. I had trucks and wheels from a roller skate mounted on it.
One my neighbor gave me, I think it was what was it? It was like a City Stars or something like that. It had big giant Spitfires on it. So
The Mike Vallely Pal Peralta board from like 2000s era.
My first real skateboard was a Tom Grholski Jersey Devil with Indy 159s and 97A rat bones.
Logan Ersky, Bruce Logan Mall, 27 inches with Bennett Pros, Bennett Hijackers and Road Rider 4s.
Kona.
Burnside.
Kona.
honestly, my favorite spot right now is the skater cross track down in Claremont.
The bridge spot, which got recently found when the bridge collapsed in Atlanta.
Ooh, that's hard. I don't know. I've skated really good spots.
Some of the latest skate parks we've been to, Charleston was really, really good.
Front side air on the Tombstone at Concrete Surf and hit the drain, which didn't have a cover on it.
Basically went sailing through the air and landed on concrete at, I think it was
Kingsport. Looks like
Skatepark.
Superman.
Yeah.
I was knocked unconscious right up here about 3 years ago. Had to have a couple of stitches in my head.
Where I broke my arm, got 2 plates of metal in there, a bunch of screws. Just thinking ahead in a contest, caught a hip and just went to slide out, but stiff armed the next wall and looked like an S. The whole arm was just done.
Tampa Am 2015 during the bowl jam, I got kind of slapped by someone, hit my back pretty hard, and then later in the jam, I slid out and knocked myself out for a few seconds.
When I broke my arm, collarbone, and nearly myself in Raleigh, 1988.
Ooh, worst slam. There's been so many.
Pal Mini logo, Indies, and SPS.
Various longboards.
Pluto blank made by Consolidated, Indy Trucks, and SPS from Bones.
My pro model Reliance skateboards, Beaver Fleaming board. Got the Indies on here and my signature wheel by Embrace Urethane and Grizzly grip tape with the Wolverine on it.
My current setup is a Josh Borden Pro model, the 8.5. This is one that just came out. I got OJ Wills, Jason Jesse, Bronson Speedco, G3 bearings, Independence with low conical bushings, independent hardware, and then Mob Grip.
Powell Mini logo, 8.5 inch with 8.5 inch Going Super Pro 3s and the Skatepark Formula 58 millimeter.
Hillbilly wood, about 9.25 inches with Indy 169s, Powell SPFs.
Christian Soy.
JD Muir.
Josh Files.
Probably Bucky, he's a champ.
Yep.
Tom Remillard.
Jeff Phillips.
J. Adams.
God, all the above.
Transition.
Definitely park transition.
Park transition all the way.
Question. Transitions, pools, ramps.
Boneless.
Hand plant.
Frontside slash grind.
I love doing just a classic kickflip Indy.
Basic ollie ollie north.
Inverts.
Frontside grinds.
Bob and Kona.
Summer to Portland, Oregon.
It was 3 days, 5 parks in North Carolina.
I think this year in Australia was incredible.
Probably Tampa Pro.
When we went to LA the first time, maybe the second time.
Most memorable was the very first pro contest I went to see down in Kona in '82.
I don't have any idea.
Tomorrow night.
Hopefully Charleston.
Salt Lake City for the Nitro World Games.
Do tour for Long Beach, California.
Going to Kona.
It's Kona's 40th.